Sneakerheads and basketball enthusiasts alike, this is the only land, and you know what we're here for. We are clearly here for an unboxing. And I'm gonna, as I usually do, get right into it. I don't have my special knife. I've got keys. If I can figure out how to take the key out of this complex thing here. There we go. These are a signature shoe and a first signature shoe, and I'm always excited to get a first signature shoe. The last one of those we got was Giannis's. That was it's a couple of years ago, I think. I mean, it's got to be 2 years, right? Because he just had the twos. I was really excited to get those. Those, I don't know if they lived up to expectations, but I like them. I like the colorways. I liked all that stuff. These, if I can get them out as I'm tearing the box apart, are not Giannis's. I don't know if you can see that there. These are Zion's. Zion Williamson. That is an interesting sign there. It says Zion Williamson Jumpman. Nothing really special about the box. Black and white. Jordan Zion 1, black metallic gold white. 11.5. 120 is the retail, if you can even see that. Paper's coming out for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. And you guys know how I feel about the colorway, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Let's get this box out of here. We'll keep the box. This is them. Man, I like the smell of new shoes. Really gets to me. This is a black, white, and gold colorway. It has gold accents on it, and that I appreciate. Brings a little more pop to it. But these are the Zion ones. This is the Gen Z colorway, or the Gen Zion colorway. Black and white with the gold accents. Like I said, I don't know, man. I can't deal with that type of stuff, man. I can't deal with the black and white initial colors. I don't know. I feel like you just have so many other options to go with, and you just drop like a shoe a color that I consider boring. Zion says it meant something to him, like it meant simplicity and being solid and stuff like that. And hey, if it has a meaning to you, then it has a meaning to you. But so for the upper, you have a combination of like a tightly woven mesh, and then a little looser mesh, I guess, for ventilation up here. And then more of that plasticky, like fake leather. It's not. I don't think it's even supposed to be leather. It's plastic in the back here. To me, the material does not feel that great. I feel like they could have done a little bit better than that. This feels like a plastic, like suede on top of plastic for the tongue. I don't know. I feel like they could have done it a little bit better than that. The tongue. I'm sorry, the heel feels amazing. I'll tell you that right now. I actually excited to put these on. So Zion's kind of a geeky guy. You can kind of tell if you ever hear him talk. And he was inspired, like some of the inspiration behind the shoe is anime, right? So the Z, obviously you see the Z on the side there, but a big portion of that was the tongue here, and the tongue is inspired by like a superhero's armor. That's why it has that type of look to it, with like the different plates and things in there, or what they would be like armor plates. And I think that is really cool. I'm not sure how that's gonna perform, to be honest. It feels kind of like air pockets. I'm not gonna lie to you, or maybe like some type of cushioning, like a foam. A foam is more. They're not putting air in this. The air was what they had in the LeBron 18s. It's more like a cushioning, I would assume. What it says is that it's for protection from the laces. So instead of having the laces really dig into your foot, this would ease that pain. I like the idea. Whether it will work, we will see. Because with the LeBrons, it it didn't do that. To be quite honest, I I don't know. They had actual air bubbles, and it didn't do that. So I was very confused by that type of design. But we will see how that turns out. For cushioning, it seems like the standard now is going to be the Air Strobel, and that's what you have in here. You have a full length Air Strobel in here, and then in the forefoot you have a Air Zoom unit as well that is bottom loaded, which just, well, usually you'd be able to see it from the bottom. Interesting. It's bottom loaded, but you don't see it, which is a rarity, so I assume it's not that big. For when it comes to cushioning in these sneakers, I kind of expected a little bit more. I'm not going to lie to you. Although I'm not complaining because I love Zoom Strobel. It just like, Zion has the build of like LeBron. He's a little bit shorter, I think. Zion is 6'6", and LeBron is 6'8". Probably taller than that. But you would expect like a little bit more cushioning. But I guess not. LeBron gets his stacked full of cushioning. You guys have seen him before. If you've ever worn a LeBron, they're like bricks because he's a freight train and he needs all that type of cushioning in there. Zion is very similar to the same thing, so I'm excited to see him play in these and see how he's going to perform. See if he blows through these. I highly doubt it. That was probably a factory error or something of the sort. But I do like the cushioning choice 100%. You have some variation of herringbone down here. And it seems like you got herringbone and you got radial. So you have herringbone down here at the heel. And this looks more like radial traction. Like radial herringbone, if that even makes sense. Because it's not, herringbone is straight up and down, right? Radial is kind of like circular, and it's like a circular herringbone. If you see what I'm saying, if that even comes up. If it doesn't, it's fine. I'm putting out clips. I'll give you guys clips of it anyways. Along with that, you have a 2-loop internal strap. I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to see it. Actually, yes, you can. So it's these 2 little loops here, right by the laces, and then there's one on each side. And if you actually take this out here, you can actually put your hand in there and feel that it's stitched all the way through. So when you're tightening your laces, you'll be able to get a little bit more protection. And I never get this word right. Not compression. What is the word? You know what I'm talking about. You'll feel a little tighter in your forefoot. I like that. Like I've said before, I always tie my shoes super tight. So the very tight feeling is what I want, for lack of a better word, or lack of remembering the word. That's pretty much it in technology. It doesn't have anything too crazy. Like I said, the standard is Zoom Strobel now, and I do like that. His logo I like as well, but I think it's a little bit similar to someone else's logo. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's how I feel. Looks a little similar. That's the logo that you have on the tongue there. On the heel, you have his name spelled out in some type of like graffiti thing on that gold piece there. And actually, it's the exact same logo that you see here on the box. Is it upside down? Yeah, that one. I honestly don't know what way it's supposed to look like, but it is a nice logo, cleverly designed, and it's based off anime. Like I said, he's a little bit of a nerd, but that is cool. No big deal on that. And I think that's pretty much it. Like I said before, these retail for $120. They came out, I think it's been a week now. I actually got 2-day shipping, and I was supposed to put the video out last Friday, and I'm putting out this Friday just because. And then there are a couple other colorways that were supposed to come out. One of them was supposed to come out 2 days ago on May 5th. And it didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the ZNA colorway. That one is actually coming out, according to the Nike website, on the 10th. So in 3 days. Then you have the Noah colorway. And Noah has actually already had a colorway in the 20... 34s, 35s. I don't know what Jordan sneaker they're up to now. I think it's 35s. And that's supposed to be released, according to the original release, May 19th. And it still says the 19th. And then the Marion colorway, which represents Williamson's home in South Carolina, is supposed to release the 26th and is releasing the 26th. So everything is on track except that ZNA colorway. I'm not quite sure why. I know Nike has had, throughout COVID, they've had shipping problems or production problems. I don't know anything about that. I just make the videos. So I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I am going to be performance testing stuff very soon. I promise you guys that. I'm actually going to put out the performance review for these bad boys finally tomorrow. I think I'm going to try and play in these today. I really still can't do too much, but I can definitely get on the court and shoot around. Move around a little bit, but I'm not getting into any games. I had, like I mentioned before, I had the review done, but I didn't want to put it out after I got injured. I didn't feel like I had just enough playing time, and I hate to put out a review when I haven't recently worn the sneaker. So I have everything written down for the review already, like all the stuff that was already in there, but or how I perform, should I say. But that will be out tomorrow. This will be out today. Obviously, my light just died on me. This is the only lane. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.